Swear to God I'm winning. Now the hills I'm chilling. Strong like me and feet on spinach. You are bad like Guinness.
Oh my god! Hey you guys! Welcome to another Get Ready With Me Chit Chat edition. Obviously I'm going to be getting ready to go on a date. Yes, a date. That's right. So we're just going to chit chat and stuff, you know, just hang out a little bit. So how are you guys been doing? Oh my god, great. I have me some apple juice. I want to let you guys know something first. If you guys haven't seen any of my latest videos, my toe is broken. So I went on a boat ride and I don't know how it exactly happened. So first, we're gonna be doing my hair to go on this date. I have this wig from China Lace Wigs. Hey! Yeah! I'm really excited. So the hair is a beautiful, fun, ombre color. I'm gonna leave the link to the hair in the description box. Let me just show you it inside out. It already comes bleached, thank God, because I prefer to bleach my knots. So I don't have to do any work. I just gotta put this bad boy on my head. Oh, nice. I just did the bra straps at the back and it makes it feel super, super tight. Let me get my mirror up in here. I'm gonna love this wig, I know it. It also feels super, super soft. So this is the HD lace, which I can really feel the HD. Yeah, this is HD, baby. And I'm gonna cut the lace and glue it to my forehead.
So as I said previously, this wig is from China Lace Wigs. Be sure to check them out. The link to this wig is in the description box below.
So I went ahead and attached an elastic band. So I attached my elastic band right behind where I cut for my air flap. And I'm going to go ahead and glue this wig down. This lace is amazing. It is actually HD. Yeah, I'll be using China Lace Wigs more often because I really like the hair and I really like the lace. It's just, look at that, you can't even see it. And I haven't done anything yet.
And this lace glue that I'm using is the Kiss Almighty Bond. They just came out with a lace front glue and I really love it. It dries in absolutely no time and it's very, very strong. The only thing is it does take a little bit more effort to get off, but honestly I think it's definitely worth it.
So what I'm gonna do is part my hair and I'm gonna use this olive oil mousse to kind of set it. You can use a hot comb if you don't have one. Don't stress, you can just use this. If you don't have this, you can use water, but you'll have to use a blow dryer to help it kind of set and stay in place. Okay, we're here. So I said I'd tell you guys how I broke my toe, and this is the story. Okay, so I went on this boat situation. It was for a music video shoot and whatever. So, you know, it was obviously also a lot of fun. So I was dancing. I was actually a little bit of an MC DJ as well while on the boat. It was really fun, newfound talent. So let me show you some clips of the alleged fun. So I fell while I was on the boat. I stepped down and I fell because the floor was a little bit wet. That was the last thing I kind of remember. When I got off the boat, which was about 9 p.m., I noticed that my foot was hurting and I couldn't walk properly. It was painful, but it wasn't excruciatingly painful. In my mind, I felt I just hurt my foot, you know? So I went home, went to sleep, and then the next morning when I woke up, you know, want to go to the washroom, brush your teeth, use the washroom, whatever. I stepped down. I was like, oh my God, why is that so painful? And I was thinking, I wonder if my toe is broken. And my foot was swollen and everything. I obviously went to the hospital. They did an x-ray. He came back and told me it was broken. He didn't show me the x-ray, which I really wanted to see how exactly it was broken or where exactly it was broken. But he showed me on my foot where it was broken, so I'm temporarily handicapped. He also prescribed me a bunch of, not a bunch, but 2 prescriptions, one for inflammation and the other, I guess, for pain. But I didn't feel any pain when my foot was up and rested. Like if it wasn't being used, I didn't feel anything. But when I went to use my foot, I would feel the pain. So I decided to not take the medication. I just felt like I didn't want to be jacked up on all these drugs if I didn't really need them. So I decided not to fill the prescriptions and take anything. A lot of you guys recommended like turmeric and a whole bunch of other stuff for inflammation, natural remedies. But I've been okay since. So that was Thursday and today is like Tuesday. So it's been a couple days. I've really not been using my foot. I really haven't been stepping on it. I've really just been resting it up, elevated on a pillow when I sleep at night and all that stuff, you know? That's the story. Oh, so, I mean, I don't know how I broke it still. I don't know exactly what had happened. I don't actually know, you know? I just remember feeling the pain, but I don't know exactly at what moment that this had happened to me. Let's just say I had fun. Also, what's new is that I got an email from my children's school talking about this new schedule, masks in the classroom, da. And I'm just not personally feeling it. And I am blessed enough to have the opportunity and the option to homeschool. So that is what I'll be doing. I personally don't feel comfortable making Naomi have to wear a mask in school. Obviously, if you parents, you know, don't live a lifestyle where if you wanted to homeschool, it wouldn't be possible. I mean, that's different. But because I have the option, I'm choosing to opt out of masks for 8 hours of the day, and I'd rather just homeschool. That's just me, you know? No judgment to parents who are still sending the kids to school, but for me, I'm like, you know what? I don't want to subject them to that. I don't believe the human was made to wear masks for 8 hours a day, every day, or whatever. So that's just my opinion, and that's what I'll be doing. So I'll be homeschooling, and I've already gotten like DMs and like messages about the fact that I'm choosing to homeschool in September. And parents are saying that it's not as hard as it seems. They're also saying children are typically ahead of the learning curve when they're homeschooled, which I've already heard that. I think they'll be fine. Comment down below if you could, would you homeschool your children as opposed to making them go to school in masks for hours and hours, you know? Comment down below. Just gonna set my eyeballs here. Now I'm gonna be using some of this milk primer. It's really moisturizing and I love it. Even though it's really hot outside and really melty, I still feel like I love this, the amount of moisture this provides. So I'm doing a soft glam look today. I think I do the soft glam look all the time, you know? It's just supposed to look soft, yet glamorous, right? I'm just using this L'Oreal palette, using this color right here, just putting it everywhere, you know? I'm gonna use this darker color in the crease. It's like Like, you don't have to be super precise. You just want to add a little bit of shadowing, give it a tiny bit of definition. I'm not even changing the brush. Like, you can use the same brush. I like makeup that's easy, simple, straightforward, not too complicated. You don't have to be scientific or a pro. You don't have to have a whole bunch of brushes. Like, you know, this is how I like makeup to be. This is how I feel like makeup should be. Now, I do have some mascara on. So the mascara helps my lashes kind of be thicker, built up for all the weight that it's about to carry on its shoulders. So I'm gonna put my lashes on. I normally put them on last, but I'm gonna go ahead and put them on right now. Okay, lashes 1. So for foundation, I'm using this NARS Tahoe Longwear foundation. And because it's summer, I got a bit of a tan, so it's too light for me. It looks really chalky. So I'm mixing it with this Bite color, T120. So I'm just gonna mix those two together. And it just is such a perfect match, you guys. So I do my makeup differently these days. I just put the foundation where I need it. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. I'm putting the foundation everywhere but my under eyes, which is where I'm gonna conceal. So I'm not gonna put an extra layer of product under my eyeball, knowing that I'm gonna be putting more concealer, which is just gonna make it super cakey, and under your eyes is where, you know, your makeup cracks and you laugh and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna put it under my eye. I'm just gonna do my forehead and jaw. And when you're wearing a lace frontal, never bring your actual foundation up to your hairline. Leave a good gap. Like, put your hand here and leave a gap. And obviously try to blend the gap so it doesn't look so obvious, but leave a gap, because your lace is more detectable when you have your makeup pretty much right, almost touching it, you know what I mean? So just leave a little bit of a gap. So for concealer, I'm going to use this palette by Morphe cream concealers. I accidentally stumbled across it and I actually love it. It stays in place. I don't need to use a whole lot of powder to set it. Color is right, so I've really been liking it lately. It's not too melty in the heat, if you know what I mean. I do kind of wish it was more yellow though, like this particular color. But yeah, this is what I'm using, y'all. Put a little right here, the center, a little down my nose. Okay. Now I'm gonna set it with some powder. I mixed this, Jesus! I mixed this Huda Beauty with this Fenty Beauty. This Fenty Beauty is really yellow, but that's what I wanted. This one is not as yellow, but the mixture kind of brings them together. You know what I mean? Just gives me the right color. I also do not bake. I just put the powder on and take it off at the same time. If you know what I mean. I don't like let it sit. I just find that a bit too much, if you know what I mean. So for contour, I like to use a powder, this MAC bronzer. I just get a kind of fluffy brush because I don't want it to be like, oh, so perfect, you know. I want it to look a little bit, you know. See what I mean? And I think it blends easier than the cream. So put my hand over my lace. Now I'm gonna use this concealer. I always use concealer to do the outline of my lips. Let me put a little bit of this pink color on it to see if it goes. Okay, yeah, you can do something like that, you know? So let me get on my outfit right quick and I'll be right back.
So what I'm gonna do is add a bit of foundation, or concealer, sorry, for the part, just to make it look more defined and more real. It makes a world of difference. And I'm gonna cut me a few baby hairs. Now when I cut my baby hairs, I kind of skip a space and then I cut, skip a space and then cut. I try not to cut the entire thing right across. I like my baby hairs to look a little bit natural. Now I could have gone ahead and tweezed the hell out of the front of this wig, but I wanted to show you guys that you don't have to put in all that work. Sometimes you can just put your wig on your head, glue it down, do a few baby hairs, do a few baby hairs, and be done. My worst nightmare happened. OMG, my microphone battery died while I was recording, so who knows what I'm even saying, but I just want to let you guys know I cut one side of the bang just to give it a little definition and a little pizzazz or something, layers. Yeah, so that's what I did. I think I'm telling you guys that I'm done. I'm on my way to my so-called date in my house on the couch alone with a bottle of wine. Just kidding, you guys. But I think I'm telling you guys I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Subscribe, share, comment down below, and I'll see you next time. Love you. Bye.